totally forgot to turn my starting soon thing on, so now I gotta put my headset on. And hopefully I didn't pick my nose while I was sitting there getting everything prepped. Hang on, I'm not ready yet. I gotta finish all my socials, man. Had to get all my monetization stuff turned on. This is what happens when you forget to do all the things. I did have a delicious bowl of chili con carne for lunch. Washed it down with some chocolate milk. And then I got a big old glass of water in front of me. Let me see what I can see here. Alright, one more thing to do. I got to... Alright, that's turned on. We're out on Twitter X. We're out on Blue Sky. We're out on Facebook. We're out on Discord. Gotta go live on TikTok now. And today we are shilling for Bethesda, right? That's the name of the stream. Because you know that's what everyone assumes. It's just so much fun to play into that. All right. Okay. Okay, we are out on all the socials. We are live on all the platforms. I've had lunch. I've got water. Let's pick up where we left off with Shattered Space. Bum 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 bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we came in here the other day, and I can't, because I vaguely remember that I can't buy or sell anything here until we progress the main storyline a little bit more, so... It's been a while since I've done the Shattered Space stuff, so I don't really remember. I've mostly recovered. I'm still, my sleep schedule's off. I slept from 4:30 afternoon yesterday until 11:30 last night. Then I woke up and Chris and I hung out and chatted from about 11:30 until 2:30 in the morning. And then she went back to bed and I started my Solasta 2 stream at about 2:30 in the morning. And I streamed until about 6 in the morning, 6:30. And then I went back to... no, I didn't go back to bed then. I did work, some other work. Had breakfast, hung out with my wife and her sister for a little bit, and then I went to bed about like 8 o'clock, and I slept until about 10:30, got up, just finished our Greedfall 2 stream, had lunch, and now I'm back doing a Starfield stream. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. Hopefully I'll have a good night's sleep tonight and be 100% back to normal by tomorrow. Promise broken. I've become a member of House Perunum and must now deal with the High Council to find out what's happening in Dazra. Definitely let's focus on this for now because I want to be able to unlock the armory, and I can't do that for a while.
I got you your favorite from the meat house. Extra fatty, just the way you like.
Nothing left for me now.
Do you want to eat it now?
Hello? Must say I'm surprised you are still here. If I were in your shoes, I would have turned heel and ran as
Just eat
far
something.
away from this place as I could.
Drink something.
All that was good in
Say
Dazra is
something, please.
dead and gone.
Well, I'm here to help, buddy.
I've been
We
so-
appreciate it, but
I do not know what to
some
do.
of us have lost too much already.
Friend, I miss you.
I'm not talking about buildings or
tell me.
plazas or temples or offices. I'm talking about people, like my wife,
I have to
that
go,
are no longer here,
but I will be back later to talk, alright?
dead
I promise.
and gone. No amount of your help will bring them back.
Nothing I can do to help you.
Unless you can find a way for me to trade places with my wife? No. That is selfish, I know. But I would give anything to trade places.
I hear you, buddy. Tell me about your wife.
What can I say about my Mira? She was always talking. She could go on and on about anything. A book she read, a dream she had, a future together. She had a low, soft voice. But the world is so much quieter without it. And Great Serpent, she was beautiful as the stars. She was self-conscious, though, but she had no reason to be. She would cry about her appearance at times. Who doesn't? And it would break my heart, because she was perfect to me. Some of her sensitivity must have rubbed off on me, because I cried a lot when we were together. I felt like I could be open, vulnerable. I never felt that way with anyone else.
Excuse me.
And she would just come to me and put her forehead to mine. She was... she was... she was...
Poor guy. You can tell me more later. For now, take some time to calm down.
Yes, I will. Nobody wants to see a blubbering fool.
You're good, man. Since I'm playing several story games at the same time, do I take notes on story clues to remember them later, or do I rely on the endgame quest logs alone? I just rely on the endgame quest logs.
Everything is gone.
Finally, I get to try this Koza I've heard so much about.
What's Koza? Let's go try some Koza, buddy.
Can I get you anything? This is what I have.
Koza. Fermented goat milk. I think I will pass. Pass.
Remember this. We are always watching.
So we gotta go down.
Were our sins really so great that we deserve?
Goods exchange. Let's go check out what's in here. Hello?
You have no place in our city.
Oh, you're not gonna sell to me because you're a racist a-hole.
Do
Okay.
you have any rations to spare, Nakola?
No. I have weapons and ammo. And if I did have rations, they would cost credits like everything else. You should buy a gun and shoot a growth yourself instead of leeching off of hard-working people's backs.
What happened to make you such a jaded bastard? In times like these, we should be helping one another.
You say that, but I have not seen you give to the needy, or offer rations to the hungry. Seems all you do is take. Now, buy something or leave.
Oh, sure, sure.
I would love to buy
Were
something.
it not for the council, you would be cut down, as you should.
Dude, I like his jacket, man. I'd like to give that to Barrett. How about I take you out and give your jacket to Barrett right now, buddy? I'll be nice. I'll wait for the council. Bum, 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 bum.
Yes?
The things they expect me to accomplish. Well, look who it is.
Indeed.
You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator?
Malabar says work on the morning device must proceed.
Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the scaled citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
Don't they always?
Sounds like maybe some things aren't so different out here after all.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and everyone realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Okay. No use complaining about the past. It's time to move forward.
Indeed. All must serve. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work.
Let's do it.
If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed up the process.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to work. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid.
Okay.
It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as
Rock on,
we
bro.
navigate this. We
Oh!
have been nearly overwhelmed with all that
That's
has
a
happened
melee
over
weapon,
the last
though.
few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Fascinating isn't quite the word I would use to describe it.
I know. I have lost friends and colleagues myself. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance.
Horrors.
As they have been colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
Sounds good to me. Electric says Shattered Space is a great DLC. 100% approved by the Great Serpent. I agree. What's up, Machine? Caught you early. Well, yeah, this is our third stream of the day. We did 4 hours of Solasta 2 this morning, and we just wrapped up a 2-hour Greedfall 2 session, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. I don't need a nap quite yet, so we're going to do at least a couple of hours of Starfield, and then I will wind down for the day.
You seem fine, and yet you say
Demolitions!
nothing.
Alright, you had me at explosive mixture.
Well then, allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
You can now craft grenades using vortex shards and cysts. Did it say where? I missed what it said. It was a pop-up.
Yes. We have been nearly overwhelmed.
Hang on a second.
These phantoms,
Yes.
I know. We haven't... Second, we have learned these horrors...
This is just the same.
We have managed to collect enough to... Well, they have no use.
I forget where it said I could... It popped up so quickly I didn't get a chance to see where... Oh, any industrial workstation. We're good. We're good. What do you know about the experiment in the Citadel? Smith says, I was shocked that you went on vacation for 3 days in March because you never take days off. Turns out you were visiting Bethesda. Amazing stuff. Yeah, I don't take days off unless I'm like sick. Or there's like something. I think I'm 4.5, almost. Well, we're in our 5th year right now. The only days I've taken off were in 2022. I had to take off for a day because I had to go to the city to do some paperwork. I took like 2 days off in 2022
quickly
because I had to go to the city and do paperwork. I took off. I don't think I took any days off in 2023. 2024, I went and visited my brother for a month in June. I still streamed half of those days, but the other half of the days I was helping him move and I was doing a bunch of filming for them for their ranch project. And then when I can, and then in 2024, I also took a couple of days off when I had the fall, because that was pretty gnarly. And then early 2025, I took a couple of days off because I had to go to the hospital and then physical therapy stuff for my leg injury. Took a couple of days off when we had some cats die in early 2025.
My patience wears
and
thin.
then when I started having, my eyes were hurting and I was getting ready to go see an eye doctor, I took a couple of days off. But otherwise, I really don't take days off unless I'm feeling really shitty or I got to go do something that's like, real life stuff, which doesn't happen very often. So that was the first business trip I've taken since I started doing this full time. I receive invitations all the time. I turn them all down. But when Bethesda came knocking, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm definitely, especially for Starfield. Yeah, so very grateful to them for the invitation. It was a really awesome thing.
Not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had any idea it was going to turn out like this,
What's up, Thorgan?
it had been an
You meant near the end of the stream? Yeah, we're here at the beginning of the
a
stream
way
machine.
to recreate
Nice.
Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it.
Yeah, you saw the title.
Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off, and I thought I would be trapped in there with the rest of the science team.
I was not aware. Somebody shared in our, I think Cass's Plays shared it in a Discord. I guess because Cammy from Bethesda had shared out the photos that I put up on Twitter X, and that got shared off in the Starfield subreddit, which I'm not aware of because I don't ever use Reddit. And so I was prompted to actually revive my Reddit account and react to people in that thread because that thing went off, and I don't know, I couldn't keep up. There were hundreds of comments in the subreddit, and I can't tell you how many people were like, "He's just glazing him because he got a trip," and I'm just like, "Yep, sure, okay." You're just a paid shill. I'm like, dude, technically I'm a paid shill for every game
Quickly,
I play.
now.
Because I get paid to play every single game that I play. So I'm a paid shill for every single game, for every single company. But unless you see a sponsored by in the title, no. Like, that trip was sponsored, though. They did pay for everything. So the trip, yes. But, yeah, people are so silly. Especially if you go look at we were talking about this the other day, like my very first review
Seems that it would have been
of
easier to
Starfield
just
was
not
me
have it
going,
happen in the first
meh,
place, wouldn't you think?
it's a good game,
I
not a
left
great
the
game.
project weeks
And then over
before
time,
the
it has
disaster.
become my favorite
And at that point, we were
Bethesda
nowhere
game
near
because of all the
ready.
patches and everything else. It's
Some
just, it's for me
breakthroughs
as a
were
sci-fi
made
game, it has
shortly
become my
thereafter.
favorite.
And they ran.
But go watch
the
my original
experiment.
review for the game when it first came out, and I finished my
And
first playthrough. I
here
literally
we
went,
are.
meh, it's a good game, not a great game. Cyberpunk 2077 was better, is what I said at the time. You can go watch it. It's publicly available. And then over time, I have played the game as they've patched it, and I have grown to love it, and it has become my favorite because of all sorts of reasons. But it's so funny when people will
My patience wears
call
thin.
you a paid shill. Like, I paid for my own copy of the game years ago. I bought the Ultimate Edition, pre-ordered it with my own money. Never once have I been sponsored by the company to play the game, and yet people will still be like, "You're a paid shill, you're just glazing the game because you wanted to get an invite." Okay. So we're going to totally make fun of that, as with the title of our stream. We're going to run with it. It was awesome. You can go see my video on it over on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts. I don't remember what order I have to do these in, if at all. $75. That's the closest. That's very interesting to see, Machine. Good to know that.
You might want this.
I might want, Barrett. No, I don't want your trash, buddy.
Perhaps you'll join our numbers embedded in the settled systems, now that you've been shown the way.
You can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Hi there.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor?
Right here.
It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. May the Great Serpent bless you.
All right, she doesn't like me.
So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
Yeah, I vaguely remember there's some like inner drama stuff between the houses, but I don't remember because it's been what, a year and a half since I played the DLC, and I don't really remember it that much. What can you tell me about House Kadik?
House Kadik is one of the 3 noble houses under House Varun.
Drama!
We have a reputation on being the more moderate of the 3. Not as fervent as House Vithal, and not as passive as House Dolkef. We're also largely associated with the Ministry of Conjunction. Since I lead the department.
Okay, what is the Ministry of Conjunction?
The Ministry of Conjunction is one of the 3 government branches of our society. We deal in information to ensure the High Council can make educated decisions. Most of our work is highly classified. Even the High Council itself may not be aware of all that we're involved in.
Well, it's an honor to meet you.
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself.
I am interested.
I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
Yes, it is not for us to question the Great Serpent's will.
Impressive. I see now why you must have been chosen. I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken. Along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
Zealots willing to negotiate? Well, that's a new one for my book.
Tell me what the Zealots have demanded so far.
The Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
If I can get the hostages first, they'll have no leverage.
Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
The Great Serpent guides me. This is more than coincidence. This is fate.
Yes. It does seem more than mere coincidence, doesn't it? But there's still one unanswered question. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Okay. I bet they're being held in one of your old shadow stations.
How would you... I'm beginning to see why the Great Serpent chose you.
I've got
As
all
I
the
said,
answers.
Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing
I don't remember
inside
why
relationship
I know
with the
that.
Zealots for some time now.
It's almost
On
like
my
it
orders.
is from another
Forcing
galaxy
them to
because
give
I
up
played
the
this so long
information
ago I
could
don't remember.
jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit. as long as no physical harm comes to them.
Mind games, huh? Well, I'm up for a little mental challenge.
I like it too, Barrett. Any tips on getting through to Merrick?
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong suit, perhaps appealing to their substantial ego may help. If you can stomach it. Just don't be direct. I'm sure it would put them on the defensive. Either that, or make them completely unwilling to talk.
Okay. Why would giving the location jeopardize Merrick's work?
The Zealots don't trust easily. If their location was discovered, Merrick would most likely be the first they'd suspect. They'd never trust them or any agent of House Kadik again.
Well, we'll find out more
See
soon.
that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Upstairs in the meditation room. I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. That was my bad. I hit the wrong button. Oh no. Load. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. Oh my god. I didn't mean to hit the grenade button. I wonder if it auto-saved right before or right after that grenade threw. It was. I'm gonna have to go through that whole dialogue again. Damn it! That's on me. That is on me. Whoops.
You can't be serious granting them an audience.
We're gonna do dialogue
This is
skips
exactly
real quick.
the impression we don't want
So,
to give.
Akron, don't worry. Jima, I'm Rosma.
Yep.
Well, it's also in.
Yep.
I wouldn't have suspected.
Yep.
Impressive. I know the council is looking to. They're being held hot.
Zealots willing to...
The Zealots have yet to name specifics. Worst case, they know we can't.
Building ships is good. Todd's not gonna like that, and yes, I already sent him the clip. Carter says, wish more streamers had a more positive attitude about the IPs they engage with. Well, it doesn't pay money to be positive.
Aha. Normally, I'd have.
You gotta be a
only
rage
two
baiter.
suffered. It's the only.
That's how you make the most amount of money on the internet.
Yes. I don't. Their name is this. How would you? I'm beginning to. As I said, forcing them to get the information.
Mind games.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick.
Okay, let's do a quick save so I don't accidentally do that again.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I hit RB instead of LB. That's on me. All right.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
That's definitely an issue for some people, because I would say that without going into any names, there's some certain people who love to hate on Bethesda, other people who love to hate on BioWare, and the funny thing is they got, they built their communities playing games by these companies, and they can't get away from that. And they feel like they've been betrayed, and it's cool to hate on those things because they find lots of other angry people who want to be angry with them, because misery loves company. Which is why you'll see these content creators going back to the fountain over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and never moving on from these companies. And it's like they're living rent free in these people's heads because they built themselves up on these communities, and they're mad that they can't keep playing the same games forever. It's like the industry has changed, everything has moved on, different IPs now, bigger and better ideas. Like, you gotta move on. But they can't move away from it because they're stuck. Greetings, fellow promise. Razmi told me this was a meditation room.
Forgive me. I didn't realize we were entertaining guests.
Thanks for the
You
sub over on
must
Twitch,
be the
Scarshade.
outsider I heard of who shares our beliefs. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
Correct. There is a... No, it's definitely a negligible group. It's not non-negligible. It is negligible. There is a... It's a loud but vocal minority. It's a loud and vocal minority. It is not the majority. The majority of people who play video games are like my brother. My brother plays a handful of games per year. He doesn't give a shit about who makes the games. He just plays games because they're fun. He will play whatever he thinks looks fun. He does not give a shit about the gaming politics. He doesn't give a shit about who makes the games. He doesn't give a shit about the game directors. He just sees a game and goes, that looks fun. I'm going to play that game. And that represents 99% of gamers. They don't use social media. They don't make a fuss about who builds the games. They don't care about Steam charts. They don't review games. They don't care about people who review games. They just look at the title. They look at the who made the game. They look at this. Does it look cool? Does the cover art look cool? I'm going to go play that. And then you have that 1%. And they have social media accounts. And they have YouTube channels. And they have Twitch accounts. Or Kick accounts. And they have Instagram and TikTok. And those 1%s like to make a lot of noise. For better or for worse. Sometimes they say good things, sometimes they say bad things. And it might feel like just because these people have big followings that they're a non-negligible group. That's not true. They are very much a minority that do not represent the 99% of the rest of the billions of players who play video games around the world. And some of those 1% want to see all games fail because they are miserable people. And you just ignore those. Because here's the thing. The algorithms for every single social media platform that you use are dictated by you and the content that you consume. So if you love video games and you want to watch other people who play games because they love games, all you got to do, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, follow those people in all the places if they make content that you resonate with and they play games for the fun of games. And you stop watching the other dipshits. And you block their accounts and you get rid of that stuff so that it's not in your algorithm because you are who you surround yourself with. And if you want to be a happy person who loves video games, then you go follow those people. But if you want to be an unhappy twat waffle who thinks everything sucks and you should hate on everything, then do what you want to do. I can't help you with that. Can't help. I was told you know where the Zealots have taken Sahima.
I'm sorry. Did you say Zealots? Why would I know anything about such extremists?
Do I get a Starborn option here, I wonder? Razma sent me. Razma, she told me about your position.
Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Then you know how important it is to reveal the location of the Zealot base.
On the contrary, I know how important it is to keep that information confidential. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Oh, I don't get a Starborn option.
Oh, I don't think so. I won't argue her importance. Yes, it's something I have considered.
I'm gonna burn the auto persuade.
Perhaps you're right. All right, I'll let you in on their location. But remember, you're the only one that knows. If word spreads, I'll know exactly who's to blame. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Rosma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned.
That wasn't so hard. Thank you. This information will save lives.
It better.
Someone is a douchebag.
You must have gotten the location.
Oh, it was as I predicted. Shadow Station Epsilon. Excuse me.
Fascinating. I'd be interested in how you came to know about these stations, but that's a conversation for another time. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates.
I'll head there right away.
The sooner the better.
Time to teach those zealots a lesson in regret.
That's right, Barrett.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with
Oh,
you.
everybody's pliable
The
after a
current
few minutes
plan
with
is
me,
to hold them
sweetheart.
at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. Good. Serpent willing. Your timing will line up.
She's low-key kind of
I'll
hot, but I
stall
hate the Karen
zealots as long
hairstyle.
as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
But I like female distractions.
Vindicator, a word before you go.
You're also kind of tasty, lady.
Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots?
I know enough. Religious fanatics who kill the people who don't follow the Great Serpent.
An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's crusade.
Oh, it was totally a
Days
Karen
we'd like to
hairstyle.
forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Someone withholding information. What a surprise.
I'm glad to see you're well versed in humanity. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
And yet you're speaking to me.
Sleeping with the enemy. No one likes that.
So Rasma doesn't want the council to know her true relationship.
Exactly. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse. Rasma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
Well, damn. I find it hard to believe the High Council isn't aware of any of this.
The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Rasma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
Okay. Seems like she's controlling the situation well to me.
She only appears that way now because she has you to fix it. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely
Oh, Leon.
cannot be supplying them with
Leon had
ordnance of
Karen
any
here as
kind.
well.
We need to cut ties with the zealots altogether.
Why not tell the council and have them put a stop to it?
Exposing this information to the council would condemn not only Rasma, but House Kadik along with her. I have no wish to tarnish our house or ruin my sister. I simply want to show her the error of her ways.
And you expect me to do something about it?
How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots.
Okay.
And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
Oh, shit. That's pretty
I got
blunt.
the impression house politics were on another level. But isn't
That
this
face
a bit extreme?
right there. That's... Oh, I love it. My favorite kind of Bethesda jank. Her face was like right there. I love you. I love you, Starfield. Thank you for never letting me down. That is always my favorite thing whenever that happens. Oh my god. Oh, it's so awesome. Oh man, it was like just her face was right there. Oh, that was great. I thought we needed Sahima alive. Wait, how is killing your own family any better than what Rasma's doing?
Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the Zealots will take if House Kadik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the Zealots. Once Rasma no longer sees the Zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow.
You're condoning the murder of your own family.
I'm doing what I must to preserve this house. All you need to get is Sahima's research, which she has with her.
I'm not committing to anything.
Think about it if you must. But if you care about your people, you'll come to the same conclusion as I have. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name.
Like I said, I'm not committing to anything.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Until then, I'll see you at the negotiations.
Talk.
Why do I want to talk to you, Barrett?
Excusez-moi. Right. Later.
That's right. Later, bro.
Remember, House Kadik
Dusty.
is its own.
Dusty.
Only
Dusty. All right, we are off. It's not too far away. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it just updated to a farther away location. Definitely need to grab our rover. Cause I ain't hoofing it. I ain't that kind of adventurer. We ain't hoofing it nowhere. Alright, probably the quickest way out of here is to go west. Can I get out of here to the north? west first. Somewhere over here.
Hell of a jump, Dusty.
That's right, brother. That's right, Barrett. Let's do this. Hell yeah, brother. Shit, that's a big jump. Oh no, I'm not gonna make this, am I? Oh, there is no way. Come on, come on. Refresh. Oh no! Oh, baby. Don't fall all the way down. Don't fall all the way down. Alright. I got this. I got this. What's up, Lady Atara? Alright, we made it. Whew! I had a panic moment there. I thought we were going to drop to the bottom of the ravine.
Full steam ahead!
Woo! Yeah! This is pod racing! By the way, Galactic Racer is going to be such a fun game later this year, everybody. We're getting close. Alright, I don't remember if we need to be sneaky here is the problem. Let's quick save. Dun, 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 dun. I don't see anybody at the moment. Doesn't mean they're not here. Oh, there's definitely a turret up there. Oh, jumping in the rover is the only way to go. Oh, shit. Did I play the pod racing arcade game like years ago?
I don't have time for this.
Where is that turret? It's behind the pillar. This thing has shit for range. Either that or maybe it's behind the pillar and that's why I can't get to it. I think it must be behind that pillar. Oh, my health is going down. Pay attention. Poke your head up. Credits, particle fuse.
Sure. Pick it up if you want.
I am picking it up, bro. There's also a turret up here I want to get to, but I don't remember where it went. Yeah, because I'm not looting the turret. Yeah, especially when you can't see him. It's like, you stupid turret. Show me where you're shooting from. Oh my god, that's a whole bunch that just showed up on radar. This thing is shit for long range.
Oh, I love this part.
I love this part too, man. You just rock that out, Barrett. I'll be there to help in a minute.
Adorable. Bring it.
Little trolls are adorable, man. Trophy box, man. What game is this? I have no clue what game this is. Honestly, I'm sure there's probably a way I could like click the name of the stream or check the title or the category of the stream that's being played, but I'm way too fucking lazy for any of that, so can't help you. Sorry. You're on your own. You're behind glass.
Oh, good. My turn. It'll heal.
Oh, I see where he's at.
I know how this ends. We can make room for that.
Yeah, we totally can, brother. We are looting all the things. Oh.
Ha! I'd run too. I mean, come back!
Come back!
Seems clear. Well, back to business.
Your punishment begins. The great serpent demands us.
Take care of that ferret. I'm going hunting for magazines, bro. Alright, we were in here earlier and didn't find anything. Okay.
My arms be struck. Be made penitent.
No, I don't want to be made penitent.
Where'd they go?
They're hiding somewhere, bro. Worry about it later. We got storage lockers to loot. Toilet stalls to scope out. Oop. Emergency kit and cred sticks.
Oh, I love this part.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Tissues and a bottle of lotion in the same location. I see what you got going on here. Ooh, hello, safe.
Ah, open. The suspense is killing me.
What do you mean the suspense is killing you, bro? You'll get over it. Okay.
You will know the truth, coward.
Oh shit, that was I fell down. Okay.
You cannot bring justice.
Ah!
Great serpent. How should we fill the great serpent?
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There's a bunch of people in there. I would love to make this thing automatic. Inflictor, I don't know what that is.
Come back and face me, coward!
I'll be there in a minute. We're going through and scoping things out first.
The great serpent delivers! Suffer, heretic!
Do, 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 do.
If you're here to help, that's
Well, they don't need it now.
Heh. No, they don't. Alright. This is the lady we need to talk to. Have I played Outer Worlds 1 and 2? I have both. Playlists are up on YouTube. I mean, I wasn't aware that it was made in partner with Tempur, but it's a pretty damn cool chair and pretty comfy. It was pretty awesome. All right, everybody, we're going to take a break for a few minutes. It's a perfect opportunity to remind you, if you haven't already done so, make sure to follow along over at YouTube, because everything in between the streams happens over there. Don't forget the Discord, of course, all the socials where we share out screenshots and shorts and all sorts of other fun stuff. I'll be back in a few.
Who are you?
I did not mean to talk to her. I put the controller down and it, like, accidentally clicked
Lay
on
it
her.
on me.
I'll be back. it set it on the side of the picture, on the side of the chair in that picture. I had no idea. I just know it's a really sweet ass chair. The other thing that's really cool, let me pull this up on my phone really quick. I did not know at the time. I found out later that it was. But there is a shot. I was going to share this out on socials later. I got to pull it up now. So this, that's a badass. That painting is so cool in real life. But this right here, this is the actual model that Adam Savage built during all the promotional material for Starfield, which we did a reaction video to that model build like 2.5 years ago or whatever. I did not know until after the fact that that was the actual model that he built on his show. I think it's called Tested is the name of his channel, which was really cool because that's one of the cool, like I'm a big fan of like Warhammer stuff and model building and model painting, and I remember watching that whole episode, and the stuff that he has built on his YouTube channel is just overall it's cool watching him do all these different like blasters and stormtrooper things and Star Wars. I mean, he worked at ILM for years and they did model building and stuff. So getting to see that was cool. Like I didn't know. Like I recorded that video and then after the fact I found out. So whenever I put that out, it'll have a caption that says this is the actual model because it's really cool. Like it's pretty sweet. Oh, I was gonna look at something before we go any further. What the heck was I gonna look up? We were talking about the model. Oh, the chair. Gosh darn it, there was something I wanted to look up when I sat back down at the desk. And you guys got me talking about the chair and the model, and I completely forgot what it was. Yeah, I get that memory check. I'm still, like, still catching up. Oh, I know what it was. What time is Babylonia doing his event today? 6 p.m. Is it 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Thorgan? I'm trying to find it on his. I gotta go on his Twitter really quick. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be. Babylonia's Twitter, man. Let's go to his Twitter account really quick. What do you mean that account doesn't exist? I must have typed it in wrong. Damn it. I just need to go to his Discord. Let's see here. Schedule. When? Saturday, March 14th. Shadow of the Old World, 6 p.m. Eastern. That's in about 45 minutes. That's like 45 minutes from now, Thorgan. All right, let me get Bubbles' Twitch channel loaded up. All right, well, in about 45 minutes from now, everybody, we're going to be raiding Babylonia's Twitch channel. So for those of you who are not aware, this was shared out by Bethesda's Twitter X account last night. The here, let me go. Actually, let's go to their Twitter account really quick, and we'll share this on screen really quick. All right, so this is what. Let me pull this up on. I gotta move stuff around. Give me a second here. All right. So this is on March 14th through the 15th. This is the third annual Community Creations Con charity modding event focused on showcasing Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Starfield projects. Babylonia is hosting at, right here, 6 p.m. Eastern. Shadows of the Old World is a narrative-driven 2-act quest mod for Fallout 4 that introduces the Underground, a post-war resistance fighting a shadowy pre-war cabal. This is a Mystic Rogue created mod that's going to be shown off and hosted over on Babylonia's Twitch channel. So we're going to be heading over to Babylonia's Twitch channel in about 45 minutes. We're going to head over there and watch that tonight, everybody. So stay tuned for that. Going to support our friend Bubbles. He has been here since the very beginning, supporting everything I've done with my channel. Turnabout is fair trade. I'm slowly starting to get into the modding scene, but I'm still not huge into it. But he is massively into mods. And take a look at what Mystic Rogue has put together. That's about 45 minutes out from now, everybody.
Who are you?
The Great Serpent guided me here, sister. I'm here to lead you to safety.
Oh, I knew the Serpent would hear me. It's more than just me. There are others. The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure.
Catastrophic failure may be the understatement of the year.
The original experience? What are you talking about?
The original experiment. The one that took out half of Dazra and sealed off the Scaled Citadel. Surely you must know. I'm sorry. I realize the elders and council members may not be properly disseminating this information.
I did play
I'm not one for
Watchtower
politics,
and had fun
obviously.
with what I saw. I didn't finish it. I loved the Doom mod that we played at Hell's Gate. That was fucking awesome. That was at King Ath Creations, right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting deeper into the mod scene. Dude, the Skyrim lamp got me. You're not wrong. That Skyrim lamp was dope. Like, that was a game changer for me, because the whole time I was playing Skyrim, I'm like, this game is too fucking dark, and I didn't like the spells. They weren't doing anything for me. But once I got the lantern mod and I could adjust the brightness and put it on the hip or on the back or whatever, I'm like, oh, I'm sold. Like, this is an awesome mod. And then I saw Babylonia last night when he was playing Fallout Sims Settlement 2. He has another mod where he has like dog meats UI, like health and everything was up on the top right of his screen, so you can actually see your companions like health and armor and everything up on the top right. I was like, those kind of things are really cool. So I'm starting to I'm still haven't loaded a bunch of stuff yet, but I'm starting to begin to appreciate more and more, and I'm going to start definitely explore more. Barrett's position looks like he's putting a foot in a cage. Alright. Count things you have all the answers to.
So my theory is correct. Or I should say, the High Council now believes my theory, the better theory, is correct. I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course. This is what it would take for Ozma to send someone after me.
Oh, I get called all sorts of names all the time, Detroit. It ain't nothing new. It goes with the territory. I've been being called a page shill since I started making money playing video games 4.5 years ago. Well, just so you know, the Zealots also plan on using it as a pawn.
Negotiations? Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten.
It's alright, I got death threats yesterday on Twitter X.
Negotiating with House Khadif.
When that thread went viral
So
over on Reddit, I got multiple death
Not
threats
only
yesterday
does
of
the
people
High
telling me to
Council deem me
unalive
important,
myself
but Razma needs to
because I
remove me
like
from the
Starfield
equation.
and I'm
I get
schlobbing
it. But at least now
Bethesda's.
everyone knows I
Yeah,
was
it's
right.
great. It's great. Let's get back to getting you out of here.
Yes, step 1 is freeing the others. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate the Nazca's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here.
Ducksman said nothing wrong with trying a little
Granted,
modding.
could
I
probably
read
make it
that,
work
my
if I
tired
had to.
eyes read that as nothing wrong with trying a little noodling. And I'm like, there ain't nothing wrong with noodling, baby. Alright, Miss Humility, let's focus on freeing the hostages here.
Right. Focus. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first, and the Zealots down there are different.
Clearing areas is my specialty.
Good. Those skills will prove useful then. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside.
No way, I'm not letting you out of my sight. How about guarantees? What are you going to do?
The Zealots have a small network here that I can plug into. They think I've been working on my research, when really, I've been formulating a virus that will shut down this entire base. And their ships.
Oh. What if the Zealots catch you?
I'm more than capable of handling myself. Besides, the Zealots think they need me, so my life isn't in danger. If I'm not out there when you free the hostages, just come back for me.
Alright.
And a well-thought-out one at that. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee
Man, I would
our
love to
safety.
recruit her to my
The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships.
bed chamber. I meant my crew. Alright. Why not set up your remote device to sabotage the zealots earlier?
These are zealots we're dealing with. The only reason they even have hostages is to make sure I stay in line. I couldn't threaten them without knowing the others were safe.
Favorite mission in Starfield? Oh, wow. That's a good question. I could tell you my favorite quest line. I don't know that there's a specific quest that is my favorite. But I can tell you that I really love... I'm answering TikTok chat right now, fuckwad. So sit down and shut up, George Colin, or I'm going to ban you from my chat. Stop being a twat nugget. Going back to Grayson's question, what's my favorite mission in Starfield? I read all the chats. Bunch of fucking idiots. I can't say specific quest, but I can say quest line. I love the UC Vanguard storyline with the Terramorphs. When you get your, like, first citizen status. I think that's probably my favorite. Followed by the infiltrate the Crimson Fleet when you're working for the UC Vanguard. Those two kind of go hand in hand. They're separate faction quest lines, but yeah, I think UC Vanguard's probably my favorite quest line. I mean, there's a lot of good quests, but that one. But I can't say a specific mission, but I can say, yeah. And I do have a thing for Varun women. I do, because Andreja is just, yeah. And this lady right here, like, I got a thing for hot chocolate. My day's been good, Henry Litton. Yeah, the first time he did the Terramorph, the Terramorph is scary as hell. Yeah. Alright, good luck. I'll see you outside.
You sure will.
Alright. I think I can make those grenades right here. I don't know where they find them, though. Oh! I can make plushies? Oh, there they are. Vortex grenade.
That barely took any time to make at all.
It's because I'm good,
Why?
Barrett. I am ignoring you, George Cullen, because you acted like a whiny little entitled bitch. Answer my chat now! And so now, you get me telling you to shut the fuck up. See, that's what happens when you come in and act like an entitled bitch. You get treated like an entitled bitch. The better thing to do would have been come down in here and be like, hey man, ask your question, and then sit back and relax and enjoy the community and be an integral part of what we do here. But instead, you had to act like a little bitch. Oh, now he's I'm not 55 years old playing video games on TikTok live of 7 viewers. Oh, sweetie, I get paid to play video games. I have the best job in the world. You only wish that you could be my age, playing video games and making money doing it. Instead, you're stuck in a TikTok chat where you're typing on your phone, rage chatting because I didn't get the answer that I wanted. Wah! That's what you're doing right now. That's right, Detroit. If he's lucky, he'll get clipped on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, and I'll make a rage bait clip of this idiot. The banhammer of justice is prepping for a swing. We're getting there. Right now, thank you for the free content. Thanks for paying for my retirement. George Cullen says, no one cares, mate. I don't care that you get paid for video games. It's not a real job, is it? Well, considering it pays my bills, It just bought us investment property last year. It paid for this house in cash. I just got back from a trip to Bethesda's Game Studios headquarters for an in-person Starfield event. And we're in our 5th year of working full-time as a content creator and streamer. I would say that it's a pretty legitimate fucking job. The IRS would also agree, considering I pay taxes every year doing this. All of our food is paid for by the money I make streaming full-time and doing content creation on YouTube, Twitch, and everywhere else. Huh. It's almost like I was able to take my hobby and turn it into something that I'm able to make a living at. Gasp! I don't know about you guys, but that is what you call making a living. That's what you call a career. Korean Gamer says this guy, George Cullen, probably worked at Dollar Tree for a week and couldn't make it, so now he's stuck in his mom's basement raging. You wouldn't call me a streamer. Well, George, you got to pay attention, George, because you might not call me a streamer, but all of the companies who pay me to play their games and send me keys all the time to play their games obviously do. So it doesn't matter if you don't think so, George Cullen, because they do. So as an example right now, just today we played Solasta 2. I'm in the content creator group with Tactical Adventures for Solasta 2. I'm working with Nakon on Greedfall 2. We played both of those games today. Starfield is the 3rd game that I've played today. Tomorrow we're going to be back to doing both Solasta and Greedfall for the next little bit. Also worked with Funcom on Dune Awakening. We've worked with Nakon and Hell Is Us last year. I mean, I'd have to go look. I think we did something like 15, 20 different companies last year alone. Title Rush from, I can't remember the name of their company now, out of Germany last year. I can't remember the name of their company at the moment. Oh, he's only counting the TikTok stuff, so he's not, the fact that we're live on four different platforms. He can't do math. George Cullen over on TikTok, he can't do math, so I'm not going to confuse him with the numbers of all the people watching on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube. We can't confuse him because he's struggling right now with, like, does not compute. Renfail's not a real streamer. None of those jobs are legitimate. It's all fake. It's all made up. I don't understand how this works. There's no way this guy is making a living doing this. He's not a real streamer. He's just a paid shill. Wait, paid shill means I actually am getting paid by the companies to do this. Oops. Sorry about that. I do get paid money to play video games. I'm so sorry. Do I have a wife? Hang on a second. Hey, Chris. I do. I don't know where she's at the moment. I was going to call her in here, but she didn't answer, so she's probably outside somewhere. But he's going to claim that I don't have one since she didn't come in here right now, even though she was on stream earlier today. What's up, Napier? Oh, so I don't have one. George Cullen thinks I don't have a wife. Oh, this is the best part of my day right here, because I'm literally making money off of this idiot the whole time. Oh yeah, someone's definitely going to end up on YouTube later today. And probably Instagram and TikTok. Everyone on all platforms, please say a big thank you to George Cullen. Thank you, George. Korean Gamer says, hang on now. George is sitting with his anime girl emotional support pillow. Let's not be too hard on him. Gray says pics or it's not true. Hang on. Do I have a pic of my wife? Hang on. Do I have a picture of my wife? I can't get her in here for a real video. She's busy somewhere. Let me see if I got a picture of her on my camera reel. Remember, kids, Pixar didn't happen. I don't think I do have any on my phone right now. I'll be right back. I thought it was an Amazon guy at the door. Gray says it's fun being a fake troll. Oh, hang on. Do I have an AI picture of my wife? The coolest part about that, Colin, is you can actually, I'm going to Google it right now. So if you Google Renfail's wife, like literal Google AI will tell you Renfail's wife is named Chris. She is featured in his social media content, helping with presentations for his streams and gaming, including his wig preparation during Dragon Age Veilguard and looking at games together, such as with Tales of the Shire. Like, that's right, she's my paid actress. Oh, hang on, Chris. Hang on, my fake wife is about to jump into the room really quick. So are you real? You're fake, right? You're fake. He also says that you, hang on. Are you a boy? Maybe she was a boy at one point in time. Maybe, you never know. What if she was? Would that matter? Would that matter to you, George Cullen? Would that really, are you one of those people who it would matter if the person was of the opposite sex beforehand? You're one of those people? That's exactly Napier. My wife doesn't give a shit, and she's in here all the time. So, what's up? Más tarde. Okay. Okay. En un rato, porque en 20 minutos está un evento con Babilonia. Y voy a alimentar los gatos. Hang on. She literally just said, "Do you want to see my tits?" Oh my god. Love you, Teddy. Oh my god. That, my friends, is why I love my wife, because she gets it. She understands it. She's got a good sense of humor about it. She has been publicly featured on all of my social media content since we got together like 16 years ago, however long it's been now. We have been a public-facing couple. We worked together as influencers in the travel space for, I don't know, something like a decade as public speakers and travel influencers, going all around the world, getting paid to travel and work with some of the biggest names in the travel industry. And we both get a huge chuckle every time we get some knucklefucker in chat who's like, "She's not real, she's fake. There's no way that you're actually married to someone." Do I have a boyfriend on the side? Not only do I have a boyfriend on the side, my wife's boyfriend paid for everything. It's one of our best-selling items in the merch store. My wife's boyfriend paid for my house. Cowbell's like, "I'm not a subscriber to that type of channel." George had no idea he would create such mayhem. This is one of the most hilarious moments we've had since I got back from my trip. This is awesome. And I love the fact that my wife's like, "Do I need to show my tits to prove I'm a woman?" Jesus. That's why I love my wife. Hang on, we're gonna be clipping this. This is my fake wife. I think that started at like 140 or something. I don't. We're gonna clip this out for YouTube later. George just got publicly shamed on a live stream and doesn't even know it yet. No one cares. You get paid to play video games, George Cullen says. Who actually cares? Stop rubbing it in our faces. You obviously care because you can't shut up about it. You are obsessed with me. I'm living rent-free in your head. You're giving me free content, free engagement. You're giving me all this time. I'm clipping you out on YouTube. You're going to contribute to my retirement. You're going to make me a bunch of money on all my socials. You obviously seem to care. Otherwise, you would have moved on and done something else with the rest of your time. Matter of fact, one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you, George Cullen, is that you should take all of this energy and this obsessiveness that you have, apply it to something you're passionate about in life. Make something of yourself. Become a valuable member of society. Don't be a dredge. Don't be an incel living in your mom's basement, trolling on TikTok. Take all that energy and apply yourself. And you too could become like me, getting paid to travel the world, getting paid to play video games, getting paid to take your passions in life and make money from them. It's a pretty cool thing. It's pretty liberating. And you might even be able to find yourself a real girl, a real woman like I have, instead of that anime pillow you hug at night every single time you rub one out. Just saying. Anyway, folks, on that note, I think it's about time for you know what to happen, right? Y'all know what's about to happen, right? We're like a cat. We've played with our food.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying.
Bad hammer strikes, tears like rain. Justice served, feel their pain. Fuck you, George Cullen. Have fun with your anime pillow tonight. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go touch a real girl this evening. And it's gonna be good. And those aren't anime titties, those are real Latina titties. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, goddamn. George is a masochist. He's still in chat. JK says, Ren, his mommy won't come and click off the stream. Don't worry, his mom will be clicking something else when she's watching my videos tonight. Clicking that. Bzz, bzz. Oh, God. Oh, man. I love my job, guys. Oh, in another life, Ren is a comedian. Well, most days I get to do it right here. I could probably do full-time. I could probably go do stand-up if I wanted to. Oh, goddamn. Yes, I've watched SG-1. I love Stargate. That, honestly, guys, I think that was one of the best. That's one of my favorite videos that we're gonna clip out for the whole year. The fact that my wife came in here and was like, "Let me show my boobs." I gotta give credit to Chris for that one, because I was not ready for that. I was not ready for her to do. I just wanted to have her come in and be like, "Yeah, she's totally fake." Hey, stop it, Blanca, Snow White. You need to stop. You've got the zoomies. Oh my God, that was amazing. Oh. Oh, we're gonna talk about all the moms. You must be new here, Jack the Ripper, if you think that we don't do mom jokes. We do mom jokes all day, every day. Matter of fact, I think your mom actually was featured on my OF last night, Jack the Ripper. Pretty sure that was her. Korean gamer says the people in my voice are like, what the hell are you laughing at? I mean, this is the best part of my job is when stuff like this happens. Like, I love playing video games, but sometimes you get moments like this that are just like, God damn. There are some truly obsessive little stalker boys out there who just can't help themselves. They have no impulse control. Hey, stop it. You're destroying the chair, crazy cat. Ah, I love it. All right, folks, we're about 15 minutes out for checking out Bubblonia's stream from the event tonight, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to take a quick moment to go feed my cats, and then we're going to come back and check out his stuff. If you're watching TikTok right now, everybody, we're going to be dropping the TikTok stream because we can't co-stream stuff on TikTok because they get cranky about us doing that stuff. So the next part of this is only going to be over on YouTube, Twitch, and well, probably just Twitch. We'll probably only do Twitch because I want to push everybody to his Twitch channel because that's where I don't think he's co-streaming the event. I think he's only doing it on Twitch. I could be wrong. Does anybody know if he's also doing it on YouTube? Well, we'll find back. We'll find out when I get back. Yeah, I'm the same name everywhere. It's Renfail on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. When I get back from feeding the cats, we'll find out exactly where he's going to be live. I'm pretty sure it's only on Twitch, but he might also be co-streaming on YouTube. I'll be back in a few. I'm going to feed all the animals. He says not streaming YouTube. Okay, it's just going to be on his Twitch. All right. Well, we're going to patiently wait. Let me get all the links ready. I'm not going to co-stream it. We're just going to go watch it. But I'm going to get all the links ready so we can be ready to go when he pushes live here in about 10 minutes. Although, hang on, it says here it shows he's going to be live on YouTube as well. His Discord is showing that he's going to be live. It says, "Hey everybody, Bubble is going to be live soon." Bubble Learning presents Bethesda Community Creations Con, Mystic Rogue Gaming, Shadows of the Old World. So I think he's doing both YouTube and Twitch. So what we're going to do here in about 10 minutes is we're going to raid his Twitch channel, and then I'm going to push everybody over to his YouTube with a link. Oh, is he live? Hang on. If he's already live, I'm going to get all the stuff ready. All right, he is live, guys. Hang on. So we're going to go raid Bubbles, and let me get the link for those of you in YouTube. I'm dropping a link in the YouTube chat and the Kick chat. And then on Twitch, we're going to go raid him. So let's do this right now.
Yep.
Bubbles presents. Start raid.
Perfect.
All right, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow morning live for Solasta 2, but in the meantime, let's go hang out. I'll be in chat watching Bubbles on both Twitch and YouTube. So I look forward to seeing you guys there.